This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on last season's national champions, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Look at the pass here on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down on the opening drive. He gets loose. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. Got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Aggressive start to this game. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. On the move now. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Canes getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver makes the grab to the 45. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Canes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Grab behind the line. It's Gay. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. And it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Here comes the 7th play of a good-looking opening drive, but it's 3rd down now. Looking to throw again. He pulls in the catch. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew the sticks were, and they're able to make the tackle short of the line.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fourth down. The offense will go for it. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looking for his back. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a fourth down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Looking to throw in the first play of this semifinal. Running back has it on the screen now. Making people miss. Now here he goes. Past the 10. Touchdown, Modes, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Just how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Pump over the middle. It's Royer. He's swarmed by the defense.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Escaping the pocket, now moving to his right. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This quarterback is making his big plays in most critical moments in this game. Not only does he come up with a first down, but he picks up huge yards. And how did it get done? Gets away from the rush, keeps his poise, and then how about him directing traffic as he moves downfield to pick up extra blockers? It's a really nice run.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. It's 3rd down after that run. Grab behind the line. It's Luna. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Oh, and he can't hold on. A first down screen is incomplete. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Caught by the receiver. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And the Canes will come to the line on fourth down looking to convert. Pressure is coming. Oh, no, trap him back there. A fourth down stop and a sack, no less.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off and try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. On first down, it's play action. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And the junior makes an outstanding catch. The Noles will crank up the tempo.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They're going to run it. Defense will make the stop of what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. As we break for the quarter, Florida State was on top. And the first quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back. The pass rush closing in. And it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Florida State. Great connection there for 6 points.
What a touchdown here by this offense. I'm going to tell you something. This is what separates the men from the boys right here as a quarterback. He knows he's going to get hit. Looks downfield, keeps his eyes focused, makes the throw, takes the hit, and they get the touchdown. Beautiful.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession, they passed on a field goal attempt but got stopped on 4th down. Let's see how they play this one. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Breaks into the open. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in this football game.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Dump off caught by the running back. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. Yeah, the offense does complete the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that offensive player back in the process.
Now it's 2nd down here. He's looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. Freshman shows inexperience. Lucky he didn't get intercepted.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quick throw to the left. He's got it with room to run. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Comes up with the catch. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. He keeps it on the design run. Touchdown, Hurricanes, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. He'll start at the 25. So far, can they keep it going? He finds some space, and the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Lets it go quickly. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses him.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. The Seminoles pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And the Seminoles line up on 1st and 10 now. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass, the catch is made. Breaking free at midfield. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And the Noles pick up enough to get a first down there. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Sending the back in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Looking for a receiver. He's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He fires this throw, and it's intercepted. Could take it all the way. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Powers through. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And it's a bunch formation. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41, and they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the 1st down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
That's reeled in. It's Gay. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep down the middle. He's got it in the open. He make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
1st down here for this offense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. It's an out route. The catch made.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Caught in the backfield. It's Luna. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Quick throw testing the middle, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
4th down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a target, and it's complete. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a 1st down. Design quarterback run. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Second down after that previous play. Incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass falls incomplete. in the final play of this first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. As the first down is still going. And he'll pick up the first down. Stopped at the 27.
Well, these the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead. Come out with a nice big gain. And this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw it on first down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Incompletion makes it second down and 10 from the 27. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback could put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Play action here on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And completion makes it second and short. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Defense is coming after him. Pass ball is incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Well, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Puts into space at the 50. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down after that completion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. He's got the first down and still motoring. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up for the first down at the 21. The Noles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. He's running out of time here. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Now play number 9 on this drive. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. The ball is caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Chris, you get this deep into an opponent's side of the field and come away with 3 instead of 6. Man, it is a letdown. That's certainly not what they're looking for here on 3rd and long from inside the red zone. I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Breaks an open space. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And they finally stop it, but a decent game that time.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. That ball snagged for a completion. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. How about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last possession, they settled for a field goal, but really worked on the clock. Let's see if they can do that again with the lead. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Tailback with another carry. He's got the first and still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
How about that offensive line. That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack. The Seminoles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Third down now after the incompletion. Out of the gun now on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move now. Deep throw across his body to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And just, oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking right, this one caught. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Grabbed by the receiver. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Check out the game summary here so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Pass caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
That completion sets up a second down play. Catch made on the left side. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Canes starting a new series here on first and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Oh, it is incomplete. They call a screen on first down, but he just dropped it. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to chuck it again. Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Cup with room to run. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
Chris, the quarterback looks up and sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
Now the try here for the extra point. PHC is good and still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Here's the handoff. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 for the 26. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Has the first down and more. He's in the clear. At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Knowles. This offense cannot be stopped.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth.
31, Miami, 14.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Miami offense back out onto the field. Secondary backed up off the ball now. And looking to throw now on first down. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. This time, a completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense in bounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Tackles made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Caught behind the line. It's Luna. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
2nd down play coming up. No press here. The defense backing away. Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
And even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
He's looking deep here. Caught inside the red zone and still running. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Miami.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They're going to run it here. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the ball. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Motion now from the tight end. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. He's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Running out of time in the pocket. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a 1st down.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Back to throw again. Bringing pressure. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Well, the quarterback didn't have any time. It's easy to sit up here and say, boy, the offensive line, why aren't they protecting him? But I'll tell you what, sometimes pre-snap, quarterback's got to get an indicator that the pressure is coming, and he's got to either adjust the protection or get rid of the ball much quicker.
Pounding away with the run game. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
So here we are. This is a crucial play in this game. 4th and long from the 45. And the Seminoles will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for the wideout. The pass falls incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
These big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's nearly intercepted, but dropped by an excellent defensive player. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Makes a quick catch. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now.
Well, Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. You're down by a couple possessions. Yeah, completion is good, but truly the two most important things, getting the ball downfield to your receivers and making sure they're working to get out of bounds to preserve that clock to be able to get a score, get the ball back, and have a chance to win this game.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Look out, he's in the clear. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, and going to throw for the 1st down. Snags the quick throw. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.